there, welcome to lesson 1 of getting started on violin. We're going to be working on getting your violin on your shoulder and properly holding your violin today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a series of 10 lessons that will cover holding your violin, holding your bow, getting a good sound, and etc. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any lessons, and you can come back at your leisure whenever you're ready. And if you have troubles, please comment below and I can try and address them as they come up. So let's go ahead and get started. You'll want to be standing if possible. Go ahead and if you want to watch videos, you'll see that most violinists that you see are going to be standing. It helps align your spine and, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You want them all to be straight up and down. If you need to sit, that's fine too. You will be more comfortable if you're able to stand. Later on, we can talk about sitting. You still want to try and have everything straight up and down if you can, even if you have to sit. So go ahead and stand up if you can. And what you want to do is what we call rest position. You're going to start with your violin underneath your right shoulder. It's going to look backwards because we're mirroring each other, but so underneath your right shoulder, rest position. Okay, so you have your left hand free, and your left hand now is going to grab the side of your violin here. So like this, right? You can hold your hands here. You can grab your violin like this. This is going to be holding your violin now, okay, for quite a while. We're not going to let go. It's going to hold your violin. So this is going to be step 1. Your feet in this position are going to be shoulder width apart, kind of like a V shape, okay? So you don't want them straight ahead. That's not natural, right? So you want them to be kind of like a V shape. Hand here. And you're going to stick your violin right out in front of you, okay? Tilt it up. Don't tilt it backwards. Tilt it up. And now to your shoulder. Okay, now let's talk about where it's going on your shoulder. That's important. Go back to rest position. Okay, now I'm going to take a step forward. Touch your collarbone right where that little notch is. Okay, and now touch your jaw. This part of your violin here, it's your chin rest, right? Your chin is not going to rest on the chin rest. It's actually your jaw, that jawbone right there. Feel it? Right? And most of us are going to have, this is called a guanari chin rest, and it covers this part of our violin. That's the tailpiece, okay? And it's considered a center mount chin rest, right? Some of you might have a side mounted chin rest, and that's fine too. As time goes on, we all have different shapes of our bodies, but this 9 times out of 10 is going to be, for beginners, the most comfortable. So this little cup is what your jawbone here is going to kind of hang on to, right? So remember, we're back here in rest position, right? Your hand is here, right? We stick it out in front. We tilt it up. Don't tilt it back. That's weird. You can't put your violin up that way, right? So tilt it up. Set it on our shoulder. It should be making contact right here on our collarbone. Then our jaw right here hooks over, and voila. You may or may not be able to let go at this point, right? We're gonna problem solve this in another lesson, but for now, if you can't let go and it starts sliding, which it may, and that's okay, just hold on right here. That's fine, okay? Just hold on right here. What you should do is do this like 10 times a day, okay? If you want to experiment sitting down, let's talk about that, okay? So you're gonna sit down, and you wanna sit on the edge of your chair so that your sit bones are right at the edge. And your feet are planted and still kind of spread out in that V shape, okay? So that if you need to stand up, you can stand up, right? And you're gonna be just like if you were sitting, or just like if you were standing rather, but you're sitting. And the same thing, from rest position, right out in front, up to the sky, onto your shoulder. Make sure you're not doing this, right? It's not going on your chin. It's not going out in front. On your shoulder, so it's making contact between that little notch on your collarbone and that little spot on your jaw, and that hooks onto that cup. And that's how you hold your violin, right? But you're gonna hold it here. Okay, awesome. Thanks guys, I'll see you in video 2 where we're gonna pick up the bow and talk about that. Make sure you subscribe. I think I already said that. Maybe not, I don't know. Subscribe so you don't miss any lessons. And again, if you have any troubles, let me know. I'm glad you're here. This will be fun. You're gonna love it. See you later. Bye.